of pleasure or regret, maybe my treasure or the price I have to pay. She may be the song that summer sings, maybe the chill that autumn brings, maybe 100 different things within the measure of a day.
Can I help you?
No, it's quite all right, thank you.
Why on earth you should suddenly want to celebrate your sister's birthday? How old is she, anyway?
28.
That makes you, 31 and one of our kids a bastard. Come off it. Your sister's 30 if she's a dame.
Whenever you have something unpleasant to say about Liz, you always call her your sister.
What's unpleasant about being 30? A perfectly good age. Means you've been around long enough to know what you enjoy doing and not long enough to have got tired of it.
Tired of what?
Whatever you, or whoever you enjoy doing. So is that why you're giving Liz a birthday party, because she's 30?
No. It isn't a birthday party.
Just happens to be her birthday.
Yes.
Then why lie about her age?
I'm not. It's one thing to be 30 when you're married.
Is it?
Yes.
Liz must have had plenty of chances to get married.
Of course she has. You don't just marry anyone. It has to be the right person. Or so you think at the time.
Oh, no, my God.
What?
Not Robert Spence.
What do you mean? You knew he was coming?
Yeah. I didn't know why.
I just thought he'd make a very pleasant
Husband.
partner for Liz. Why the hell do you always have to make an issue of everything?
Why the hell do you have to be so bloody devious?
What's devious about asking Robert Spence to stay for the weekend?
Well, have you told him that Liz is going to be here?
No. Why? Should I? Hello? There's Pam. Hello, we're in here.
Hello, Pam.
Have some coffee.
Oh, well, I don't like to trouble you. No, you're just making pastry.
All right, Peter will make it for you. He's got nothing to do.
Black or white?
White. Oh, you're an angel, Peter. I'd love some. I really just popped in to know what you were wearing tonight, long or short.
Oh, I think I'll wear long.
More romantic.
And, it's your sister and Robert.
Robert Spence.
He was best man at our wedding.
I should think he hardly remembers that by now.
And was this your bridesmaid?
Yes.
Oh, I see. It's some sort of special celebration. Can't be your silver wedding.
Nah, just feels like it.
It's Liz's birthday.
So you're giving her a party.
Congratulations.
This train must be nearly due.
Plenty of time.
Well, you're not going like that.
Well, I'm not getting changed in my best clothes just to go and meet Liz from the station.
No, but you might find a pair of trousers with a zip that does up.
This does do up. Well, nearly. Frightened I might shock her. All right, all right.
You better get some wine on the way back.
Wine?
For lunch.
Okay.
Aren't men extraordinary? Just because I asked my sister to stay the weekend and an old friend to make up the four.
Is she in love with him?
She used to be, at least. I'm almost certain. He used to take her out quite a lot, and we all thought that something would come of it. And then he got offered this job in Nigeria.
What does he do?
He's an accountant. I'm sure she thought he'd ask him before he left.
But he didn't.
But now he's back. I just thought.
Why not?
Yes. Oh, my God, I mustn't sit here. I'll never be ready.
Anything I can do?
Be an angel. Lay the table for me.
Sure. Plain mats or fancy?
Fancy?
Has Liz still got her flat in town?
Yes. Of course, she goes abroad quite a lot. Italy, America. She's just back from Persia.
I can quite see why you want to get her married.
Well, it is a bit unsettling having her around. Anyway, I'm sure she wants to get married.
Flat in town, interesting job, plenty of money, freedom to do whatever she wants to do. She must be mad.
I know. Well, why shouldn't she suffer like the rest of us?
I put knives and forks on. What are you having?
Melon to start with, and then this.
Oh, steak and kidney pie. Home cooking, very subtle.
Don't know about subtle. I think it's going to be tough. I don't know. I meant to cook the meat overnight, what with getting the kids off to my mother's.
I can't see why you did. Well, I mean, Liz is so fond of children. I would have thought, you know, a nice domestic scene.
With Liz, a maiden aunt.
Oh, perhaps you're right.
Besides, you know what children are for coming into the room at the wrong moment.
Yes. Sarah, you don't honestly expect him to? What, just in one weekend?
No, of course not. Still, might as well give it a chance.
Blimey, what have you got in this old iron?
Well, I didn't have time to pack a small case.
So I notice.
Sarah? Liz? Sarah!
Oh, I'm good to see you.
Have a good journey.
Yes, fine, thanks. Where are the kids?
I packed them off to Mother's.
The lunch smells good.
What? Lunch? Oh, yes. Well, better take off my coat. Oh, sorry. Pete will take your case up for you.
Yeah, sure. What have you got in this?
5 pairs of shoes and 2 books on Art Nouveau.
That explains it.
Susie's room.
Okay.
Is Robert here yet?
No, not yet. He should be in a minute. He's driving. Must rush. Lunch.
Sarah, can I help you?
No. You go and make yourself beautiful. Liz!
Oh, okay. Hello, Robert.
Liz! Good Lord, I didn't know you were going to be here.
Didn't you? But I thought
Robert! Hello! How are you? How lovely to see you. Did you have a good journey? Give me a kiss. Now, I'll be with you in a minute. I've just got my hands in water. Liz, show him into the living room.
Okay.
Peter's in the garden getting some veg.
Oh, well, shall I give him a hand?
No! He'll be in a minute.
Well, how are you?
Fine.
How are things going?
Fine.
Would you like a drink?
Oh, no, no, thank you. Yes, I've seen your name on theatre programmes a few times.
Oh, have you?
You seem to be doing well.
Yes, I am doing well.
It must be rather frustrating, though, isn't it?
Frustrating?
Stage designing. I mean, I happen to notice your name because I know you, but otherwise, yes, it's very bad luck, really.
What is?
Well, unless you happen to be one of the top designers, I suppose you don't get noticed. Still, when you get right down to it, no matter how good you are, I suppose a play could perfectly well go on without a designer at all.
Thanks.
Look at Shakespeare.
Yes, this wooden O.
A designer is a sort of supernumerary.
Well, not nearly as supernumerary as an accountant. I mean, either you've made money or you've lost it. Who wants to know why?
Oh. You don't like things neat and tidy?
Well, since you mention it, no, not in the least.
Don't put it down. Where's the cabbage?
Pigeons have had 'em.
What?
So I dug up some artichokes instead.
But I don't want artichokes. I'll have to make a white sauce. They take hours to peel.
I like artichokes.
Then you can do 'em.
Well, how's business with you?
Oh, it's not too bad. I've got my own firm now.
Ah, so that you can ensure that your clients go bankrupt before you do.
I don't actually handle my clients' money.
Oh, just show them how to fiddle their income tax.
Not at all. I sometimes advise them on their general financial position and tell them how best to invest their money for tax purposes.
Oh, goodness, I never knew you had a power complex.
Did you get the wine?
Damn, I forgot.
Never mind. We've got a bottle of hock.
What are we having for lunch?
Steak and kidney pie, but it doesn't matter.
Oh, well, we can't have hock with steak and kidney. I'll go down to the pub.
No, Peter. No. Peter. Peter.
Hello, Bob.
Hello,
How are you?
Fine.
Listen, I forgot to get the wine for lunch, so I've got to go down to the pub. Do you fancy going down for a quick
Oh,
run?
splendid, yes.
Liz would probably like to go with you. Lunch isn't ready yet.
No, it's quite all right. You go ahead.
Right,
I'll
Charles.
just stay here and
Listen, do
get
you
Sarah
fancy
out.
coming to see our local rugby team this afternoon?
Oh, any good.
Oh, it's not bad
Lunch.
sometimes, you know.
Nearly ready.
Max didn't see much of the ball.
No. No, it was scrums every 2 minutes, wasn't it?
Mind you, that last try was really great.
Yes, yes.
Terrific
Didn't
run.
think he
Really
was gonna make
swerved
it.
right into the post.
Yes. I say, what about that then? Marriage seems to suit you.
That's not what she says at 8 o'clock in the morning when she's getting the kids ready for school.
Ah.
I don't often hear you saying it at all. Well, shall we go? Pam and Harry are meeting us there. We'd better go in 2 cars in case one of you gets drunk.
Well, in that case, we'd better go in 1 car so that the sober one can drive the others home.
Harry might get drunk, and we can't all come home in our car. Robert.
Well, my car only takes 2. Oh, but I'd be delighted. Come on.
I don't know why she said that. I've never known Harry to get drunk.
Well, there's a first time for everything. Thanks.
Harry, for goodness sake, you know what she does. She's a designer.
Designer? Oh, you mean dresses and things like Mary Kwan?
No, she's a stage designer. You know, sets and things.
I see.
Well, there are only about half a dozen top women designers in the world, and she's one of them.
Who are the others?
I don't know. You better not say anything about it. You're sure to get it wrong.
Hey, wow, you look great.
Do I? Robert doesn't seem to think so.
Well, he's an idiot. He looks smashing.
Thank you.
Pleasure's all mine.
I wonder if the others have come.
Yes, there's Pam.
Peter, I feel much better.
Good.
What the hell was all that about?
Nothing. Nothing. Just wanted a shoulder to cry on.
Then let her find her own.
All right.
Oh, Pam, thank you so much.
Sorry I didn't remember it was your birthday.
Quite all right. Oh, Pam, that is sweet of you. I'll put it on at once. It is a lovely present and a lovely party. I am spoiled.
What do you want to drink? Birthday girl must have everything she wants, you know.
Not quite everything.
You know, Liz, we really do feel very honoured having you with us. I must tell you, we did so much admire the decor for that Noel card play, didn't we, Harry?
Well, surely that was Somerset Maugham.
No, Harry, of course it wasn't. It was Noel card.
Well, actually, it was Somerset Maugham.
Oh, no. Oh, I'm terribly sorry.
That's quite all right. I'd much rather you notice the name of the designer than the name of the author.
Liz is a very famous girl now, you know.
Yes, yes, I'm quite frightened of her.
So you should be.
Is that a challenge?
Why not?
Would you like to dance?
Do you still remember how?
Do you?
Oh, what do you want?
Let's just have some wine. We don't want everyone getting drunk.
Why is it wives always think their husbands are drunk?
Because they usually are.
Let's see the wine list, will you?
No, I've got one.
Choose for me, too. Sarah. I've just had a thought. Oh,
What?
do you think he's all right?
Who?
Robert.
Red or white?
You like white, you like red.
So we have white. What about you, Harry?
I was thinking about the steak.
He very rarely thinks of anything else.
So we have a bottle of white and a bottle of red.
How do you mean all right? Well,
I don't know, about the same age as... about 35.
Well, I mean, 35 and not married. Perhaps he isn't, you know, well, susceptible to women.
Do you mean he's a... Oh, no. No. I'm sure he isn't. Well, Liz has been around the theatre for years. She knows the score.
Some cryptic, you know, hidden like costumes. I mean, they seem quite keen, but it never gets beyond holding hands. I mean, it would be awful for Liz if you spent the whole weekend thinking it was going to be. Really?
Yes. Well, there's nothing we can do.
I thought we might try him out.
What?
Well, you know, see if he was interested.
How far were you thinking of going?
Oh, not exactly.
Oh.
Well, I do it gladly, but nobody's ever found me madly attractive except Harry, and he's not exactly God's gift to women. Nothing. Look at the menu.
How's business, Harry?
Not too bad. Everyone seems to think the whole country's going bankrupt, but I must say, personally, I haven't got the time.
I thought you might do it.
Do what?
Give me a...
Think I'd gone mad. I think we just must let things take their course. Come on, they're playing our tune.
What do you mean?
Since you're tone deaf anyway, it doesn't make any difference.
What are you talking about?
Come on, Harry. Dance.
What, me?
Come on.
Red or white, then?
Red, please.
Yes, for me too, please. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
How long is it since we saw each other?
8 years.
Is it really?
I just got my first job on the edge of London. I thought everyone would rush to see it and announce the arrival of a brilliant new designer, but actually my name never even got a mention, except on the programme. There it was spelled wrong.
Yes, I remember your work meant a great deal to you.
Well, I remember you getting extremely miffed because I wouldn't just drop everything and rush and see you any hour of the day or night.
Oh, come on. I was going to Nigeria for 2 years, maybe longer. Every single time I suggested lunch or dinner, you said, I've got to go to the theatre.
Oh, it's the job.
And it meant more to you than anything.
Well, yes, I suppose so.
More than me.
That wasn't ever really put to the test, was it?
Yes, that's what I like about working abroad, being on your own. None of the safety nets that you have here. Either you made it or you didn't.
Yes, doing the work you want to do and being judged on it. I mean, that's what we all want, most of all, isn't it?
Is it?
Well, it's one of the things.
You know, I hate to break up the party, but if we don't go home soon, the babysitter will have got hungry and eaten tomorrow's lunch.
She'd never eat the Sunday joy.
That's what you think. Last time we stayed out after 11 o'clock, she was sirloin of beef and she cut a slice off and grilled it with onions.
Oh, Robert, look, you haven't finished your brandy. Well, why don't you stay on, bring Liz home a bit later?
Oh, well, we might have one last dance. They are playing our tune.
What? Shall we go?
Yep.
See you back there.
I'll see you later. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Good night.
Good
Good
night.
night, Harry. Don't let us go in yet.
Good God, all the lights are out. They must have gone to bed. Still, it was a very long last dance.
Did you mind?
Not in the least.
It is good to see you again.
Is it? You didn't make much effort to keep in touch.
Oh, well, going abroad. It sort of disorientated me. And when I came back, I was quite sure you'd be married. You must know you're very attractive.
Wasn't I before?
You were a nice girl before.
And now?
Oh, no. No, thanks. You?
No, not really. God, it's cold in here.
Come on. Upstairs. Upstairs.
No, Robert. I'm sorry.
What?
No, I'm sorry.
Come on. Come on. You know you love me.
Do I?
Well, don't you?
Oh, I don't know.
What's the matter, Liz?
There's nothing the matter with me. I just don't sleep with anyone.
I'm not anyone.
Well, I know, but
Well, all right, I'm sorry. I just thought we'd reached the stage where we'd only be doing something we should have done 8 years ago.
But we didn't, did we?
I have a feeling there's some deep meaning in that.
It's just that I don't believe in...
In what? In sex?
Not without some degree of...
Oh, no. Don't give me that old thing about no sex without marriage. I thought I went out with Anne Boleyn.
Did you?
Liz, nobody gets married nowadays.
Don't
just
they? Well, I may be old-fashioned, but I happen to...
Old-fashioned? You're prehistoric.
Oh, piss off!
What's the matter? What's the matter? What is it?
Nothing. Go to sleep.
What are you doing?
I am going to the loo. Liz. I just looked in to see if you got everything you wanted.
Yes, fine.
Sorry to put you in here, but I thought I'd better give Robert the big room. I gave you the electric blanket, though. Thought he could make do with a hot water bottle.
Is that the knobbly one that I gave Susie? Shaped like a cat,
Yes.
with the rubber so thick you can't feel any warmth?
Yes.
Serve him right.
Do you always go to bed in your tights?
No, of course not. I just keep them on to the last moment because my feet get cold.
I wore mine on Peter.
Poor Peter.
He doesn't seem to mind. I thought the party went well.
Yes, very well.
How did you get on with Robert?
Fine. Fine.
Good.
Except you'll never want to see me again.
Oh, Liz. Liz, I am sorry. What happened?
You wanted me to go to bed with him.
Oh. I didn't think you'd be so...
So what?
Shocked.
Well, I'm not
I'd have thought in
shocked.
the theatre
It's
you'd be
just
used to
like me
fending
to
men
say,
off the
just
whole
to say,
time.
Come on, bed.
Well, it might have led to something.
Oh, it wouldn't have. Nobody gets married nowadays.
Oh, Liz. I am sorry. I shouldn't have meddled.
No. You shouldn't.
Of course, I never really knew if you wanted to get married. You've always been very offhand with men, even Robert.
Have I?
You must have had lots of chances.
Thanks. Well, people either say you're a lesbian,
Oh, Liz.
or else they say, funny, she never got married, which means you'd have thought somebody would have asked her.
Well, I know people asked you. There was Tony Hurst.
Oh, yes, him.
And Eden, you know.
Oh, you think it's a pompous ass.
Yes. But if you'd really wanted to be married...
It couldn't be just anyone. Better give Susie a wastepaper basket for her birthday next year.
Could Robert be the right man?
I thought so once. I don't know.
Oh, well, I suppose I'd better... Blanket's nice and hot.
I wonder if he's found the knobbly hot water bottle yet.
You really don't care, do you? You've got your life, you've got it all. Work, travel, money, parties. What do you care about stupid things like getting married and having children?
it.
You watch it. It's all right now being so free and independent, but just you
for
wait.
God's sake.
What?
You think I just sail through life, do you?
Don't you?
No, I don't. I mean, I have my life and I live it, if you like. I chose it, but it's not easy. Especially when husbands and wives close ranks against you, particularly the wives.
I'm always being told nobody gets married these days.
Oh, maybe so, but I mean, you just try going to a party on your own. You meet some man and you talk to him all evening and you thoroughly enjoy his company, and then a small, ringed hand steals into his arm and grips it like a vice, and he says, oh, here's my wife. Oh, darling, you must meet Liz West. We've been having the most fascinating conversation. She turns to me and smiles, then looks at him as though I've just fallen through the floor, and she says, oh, darling, you will remember we must leave by 9 o'clock. The babysitter won't wait. Or, darling, you remember we're going on to the Marsdens, which means that we have our own social life, we have children, so keep off.
Doesn't mean anything of the sort.
Oh, doesn't it? You've even done the same thing to me yourself.
Oh, what nonsense, I haven't. Anyway, you said it yourself. It's your choice.
Yes. Well, I chose it because the work I wanted to do was important to me, and more important to me than any of the men I met. Except perhaps Robert. I mean, other people are husbands and wives. You'll have your children, you have each other. Later you'll have your grandchildren. But there's just me. Somebody once said that children were hostages to fortune. He's a silly fool. I'm not hostages to fortune. 9 times out of 10, they're bloody life insurance. Keep out the cold. Get the strength of the family about you.
It sounds so strong.
Well, it's stronger than nothing. It isn't just the companionship or sex. Maybe I'm undersexed, I don't know. I don't really mind about that so much, but I don't have a man of my own. Somebody to mend a fuse, do my income tax, put air in my tyres. I mean, I always have to open the garage doors myself. I have to find the way when I'm going out to dinner. I have to find the keys when I come back in at night alone. Nobody to love me or care for me more than anybody else and put me first. No man, no husband.
Does it have to be the same thing?
Well, yes. For me it does, you see. Because you won't find me living with some man just taking what I can get and trusting to luck that we'll both walk away from it at the same moment without losing half our guts in the process.
But if Robert had asked you all those years ago, you would have said yes.
Well, he didn't ask me, did he?
Liz. I do wish there was something I could do.
Well, I think you've done quite enough already. If I were you, I'd get back to your cosy matrimonial couch.
You needn't be so smug. It's not easy being married. In fact, I don't know if we're going to make it.
Oh, Sarah, you must.
I wouldn't have thought you'd have wanted us to.
But...
What's the matter? What's the matter? Was I snoring?
No,
Where have you been?
with Liz.
What's that for?
Oh, darling,
What is it?
darling.
Come on, what's the matter?
Good morning.
Morning. You're early.
Yes, I couldn't sleep.
Oh, you made some coffee. I could never manage that percolator.
Oh, I've got one like it. Do you want hot milk or cream?
Hot. Shall I?
No, it's hot. I'll put some more on.
Would you like some toast?
No, thanks. You?
No, must have been that extra bottle of wine we had last night. I'm not very hungry.
Nor am I.
Milk's coming up.
Strong? Weak?
Strong, definitely. Sugar?
Thanks.
Very good.
I'm sorry about last night.
Oh, you're sorry. What about me? It was hardly the most graceful exit. I do apologize.
Oh, no, don't. I admired you for it.
I think I do fancy a bit of toast after all. Will you have some with me?
Oh,
Oh, well, I'll put 2 pieces in anyway.
I was so ashamed of the way I behaved, I almost came to your room to apologize.
You did?
But I thought you might misunderstand.
Yes, I probably would have. You must think me... Well, I mean, I know everybody sleeps with everyone these days and thinks nothing of it, but I just feel it can't be a sort of happening. It's got to be more of a commitment.
I quite agree with you.
You do?
Yes. I kept thinking about it all night. At 5 o'clock, I had to get up and go out for a walk.
Did you really? I didn't hear you. Poor Robert, you must be exhausted.
It's not all that much fun being a bachelor, you know.
No guarantee of getting your breakfast cooked for you every morning.
Oh, no, Liz, come on, I'm serious.
Shall I butter yours for you?
Yes, all right. Will you marry me, Liz? Now, wait. Now, look. Obviously, since I knew you, I've had girlfriends. I've even been in love with one or two of them, but I've never seriously considered marrying any of them. It's only now that I know why. I never really had any respect for them as people in their own right. They were just useful adjuncts to my life, and last night, that's how I was treating you. But you're too good for that, Liz. You're too much of a person.
Thank you.
Will you marry me?
Robert, I feel I ought to say this is so sudden.
No, it isn't really. We got to know each other very well when I was in London. Meeting you again, well, it...
Oh, go on. You hadn't given me a thought for years.
Oh, you were always there somewhere in my mind. As soon as I saw you again, I knew.
I have a feeling that you ought to think about this a bit longer.
I've thought about it all night. I'm certain, Liz.
I don't think so, Robert.
Why?
I don't think I want to.
Well, yes, but why?
Well,
look, we're fond of each other. You know we are.
Yes.
We'd be very good for each other.
Oh, Robert, something has just happened to you. You've become marriageable. It happens to most men between the ages of 25 to 28, but it seems to have happened to you a bit later. And now that you have become marriageable, almost anyone would do. But not me.
Liz, I thought you...
That if you had asked me 8 years ago to marry you, I would have said yes. But at the moment, I really don't want to get married. I thought I did, but I don't.
I can make you happy, Liz.
But I am happy. I've got my work, and I love it, and I'm successful in it. And I have a marvellous life, and lots of wonderful friends. Single people can really afford to take care of their friendships. Well, married people, I mean, they tend to live in little enclaves. They've got each other, the children, the mortgages. They make occasional forays into the outside world, pick up their friends and dust them off again. But single people really have the time to look after their friends. I've made a life for myself now, and I suppose it's rather like a husband. I'm wedded to it. Oh, it has its drawbacks, but I couldn't give it up now, and if I married you, I'd have to.
It's not too late, Liz.
Well, yes, for me it is, you see, and I'm so grateful. Because if you had asked me 8 years ago to marry you, I would have said yes. By now, I'd have a husband and children, hostages to fortune, all the safeguards against loneliness, but I would have lost myself. Let's heat up the coffee, make some more toast, have a good breakfast, and be friends.
Where are you off to next, then?
Oh, I'll be spending the next couple of weeks in London, then I'll be off to New York.
New play?
No, it's the transfer of Happy Days, but I expect I'll be doing new sets for Broadway.
We are getting high-powered, aren't we?
Well, I enjoy it all.
That's the main thing.
Oh, don't worry.
Oh, but I hate to
No,
leave you with all the
don't
washing
bother.
up.
Don't bother. Peter will do it while I fetch the children.
I'll fetch the kids, you do the washing up.
We'll argue about it later.
Shall I get your cake now, Liz?
Oh, thanks, Robert. I am sorry to have missed the kids, but I have to get back this evening for this charity show.
You must come again very soon.
Oh, yes, I'd like to. Yes, we'll make it a nice family weekend.
Nothing else?
No, thanks, Robert, that's all.
You know the way to the station?
Yes, I think so. If not, I expect Liz does.
I wouldn't bank on it.
quite right. I always get lost.
Robert seemed very keen to drive you to the station.
We're going to meet in London in a few weeks' time for a meal together.
You are? Does that mean...
No, it doesn't.
Oh.
I must get going or I shall miss that train. Where did I leave my handbag?
I think I saw it in the sitting room.
Oh, yes. You coming out?
Yes, I haven't said goodbye to Robert yet. Liz? Here's hoping the right man comes along.
Here's hoping he doesn't.
I'll fetch the kids then.
You do the washing up. I'll fetch the kids.
Better put some petrol in the car then. And some more air in the tyres.
Thank you.
And the north change of Rugby. For Wolverhampton change of Birmingham.
Goodbye, Robert.
25 for Birmingham.
Goodbye.
Street.
Can I help you?
Thank you so much. How kind of you.